so fucking back. What's going on, guys? It's been a while. I want to talk a little bit about. You guys already know why I left, um, but why I'm coming back, I guess, is more important. So, if you didn't know, I started up a music YouTube channel that lasted very briefly, and one of the things that got me to want to not do music content anymore was the fact that the music community on YouTube is awful, just terrible. And right about this time that I released my second video, there was a user by the name of Brad Tasting Music, which I think he produces good content. I like it, but he struggles with some mental illness, and he was at some sort of convention or something with a bunch of YouTubers. And he ran into. There's the chant, so I can see the chant. There we go. Then he ran into like a H3H3, or Ethan and Gila from H3H3 podcast, or H3H3 Productions. And so he was like, oh, cool, a big YouTuber. I'll take a picture with them and upload it on social media. And because they were supporting Israel during the in the conflict there, or there were definitely more inside of Israel. I think they have some beefs with Israel too. Everyone came out in droves to like attack him, and because he kind of suffers from mental illness, he didn't know how to like interpret that or how to deal with it, and so he was kind of like bending the knee at him, and they weren't having it. Like they were just still going after him. And I was like, this is disgusting. I want nothing to do with this. And you also have people like Fantano and his community, which are just fucking awful. Ever since they tried to cancel him, and he deleted "This Is the Plan," it's been a shit show over there. And so I just kind of wanted nothing to do with it. Then I was kind of aiming towards creating whiskey content. I recorded an episode, started recording another episode, and I was just kind of like, I'm not feeling it. This is not my domain. And that just kind of was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just come back. I'll just come back. Why not? Since everybody else is coming back, I might as well come back too. So this is not what I'm going to be doing. This is not going to turn into. I'm not going to turn into like TGG or No Harm or anything like that. We're not going to create GTO content. We're just going to play GTO while I hang out with you guys, answer some questions you may have. Just shoot the shit. At some point, I need to work out how I'm going to do this and have people come on without doing the feedback problem that we had during the the going away stream or whatever. And yeah, I also want to kind of talk about what's happened in the process of me leaving. The biggest of which would probably be Donald Trump winning re-election, the shit show that was, the Biden campaign for re-election, the Kamala election for president, all the shit show that stirred up around that, what my involvement with the election was, what my motivations were, my decisions for the elections were, and what I think is going to happen, and like some pros and cons of a new Trump administration in this year of our Lord 2025. Anything else? I mean, if there's anything else you want me to chat about, you could always bring it up. We're not doing super chats or anything like that. I mean, tips are always welcome, but since we are basically starting from scratch, I'm viewing my everything as just fresh. Just starting out on YouTube all over again, just a hard reset. All my stuff's still going to be up on the archive. All the videos that were removed or false flagged or falsely tagged by the content ID system is over at jimjesus.back, dot.back, four words actually. Someone was asking me, actually Ivan the Heathen on my whiskey channel, when I commented on this thing, he was like, oh, hey Jim, how you doing? He's like, I was looking for your Kurt Doolittle video. Yeah, so a lot of those kind of videos, I think my Facebook video, that's over there too. a couple other videos that YouTube did not like for whatever reason. Either that they removed the video for content, hate speech. Because I know the Kurt Doolittle video was removed for hate speech. Because I had mentioned that he was like an ethno-nat, and because I had mentioned that he's an ethno-nat, well, that must mean I support ethno-nationalism. It's like, no, that's insane. So what I've been doing over the course of my break, as I got addicted to this little game called Grand Theft Auto. It's a very obscure kind of indie title. Not sure if you've heard of it. It's very obscure. Hasn't been making a lot of news lately regarding anything at all. And how I got into it was, like, I had played Grand Theft Auto Online, God, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago. I kind of hopped on to see what it was about. I played on the PC version. I just got people shooting me and griefing me, and I was like, I'm not about this life. I never went back to it. I haven't really played too much of the storyline. I guess I completed more than I thought I did when I checked my stats. So I haven't really played the storyline or anything. But I wanted to go back and play the Definitive Edition. So I bought the Definitive Edition on the Switch just to see how broken it was. It was on sale. I think it was like $10 or something. And I was like, I'll pull the trigger for $10. I know it's broken. And it was. So I played Grand Theft Auto 3. Had some crashes and glitches and stuff, but most of it was okay. Some issues with visuals, obviously. Played Vice City, played San Andreas, and by the time I finished all those, I was like, okay. And I fired up my Xbox, and I saw that, and I kind of wanted to play for the Xbox and get like 60 frames a second, and play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas again, like almost right afterwards. And I was like, and it was full price. Like they wanted like $50 for it. And I'm like, absolutely no way. But for $4 a month, I can get GTA Plus, and I'll have access to those games for free. Also have access to Red Dead Redemption 1, LA Noire, Bully, a couple others. I can't remember off the top of my head, but a few other like Rockstar classics. So I was like, whatever, it's $4. Let's go, pull the trigger. And then it would kind of mention like, I guess the main sale of it had nothing to do with those games. The main sale of it was the benefits that you get on Grand Theft Auto Online. And I was like, I'll get around to it. So I started playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas again, but this time it was in 60 frames a second, which is so much better. So much better. Can't believe how much better it was. And so I was like, okay. Let's just give this Grand Theft Auto Online thing a try. And I just kind of fell in love with it, and I've just been like hooked ever since. This is pretty much what I've been doing with like a lot of my free time that's not dedicated to, doing more important things, I guess. And even when I went to go visit my family out of state, I brought my Xbox with me because I know my parents fall asleep very early. They wake up very late. They love their sleep. And I was like, well, I'm not going to, and I'm one of those people, like, if I'm in day mode, I'm up at like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there. So I was like, okay, I'll just bring my Xbox and I'll just grind. I ended up grinding like $10 million, $10 million. In this. So this is what I've been doing, basically. It's just grinding the shit out of Grand Theft Auto, which is what we're going to do. And then I want to talk a little bit about like what's been going on. So this is my arcade. Yay. And what we're going to do now is the Cayo Perico heist, which the Cayo Perico heist is where I steal something from a very awful person. Like when they show the cutscenes of how bad of a person this guy is, it's he really kicks the dog when he kicks the dog in the story. No, what am I doing? Oh, it's right there. That's why. I don't have it directed, but so I'm seeing what you're saying at a slight delay. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Oh yeah, that's better. So at the very beginning of the cutscene, when you first do Cayo Perico, you get a little bit of a story behind it, and theory is... Oops. Just trying to make sure that my strings are... Where's the thing? Where's the thing? You get like this little character, and you know he's kind of like shouting him down. He's kind of this little henchman or whatever, and because he did what he told him, and he didn't remember what he told him, of course it was his fault, the henchman's fault, and so he feeds him to a panther, which is kind of amazing. Kind of a great way to kick the dog, I guess. Sparrow. What? My Cassandra. I had already done the scope out missions for this, the gather intel version of this. So we're done. And in case you're wondering, I'm playing on Xbox, and you're welcome to join. The only thing you got to do to join is one, play on Xbox. I'm not playing it on PC. Join the crew, which is free, and let me know that you joined the crew so I can approve your request, and then join the closed crew section, and you're good to go. Always cool for having help doing missions and stuff, so if you want to make money, I'm down to help. Down to Oh my gosh, let me get in my sub, jeez. So, I ended up voting for Donald Trump. I guess I should explain why. I am not the biggest Trump fan. I have never been a big Trump fan. Still not a Trump fan. I still think he's got a lot of problems. And in fact, if you go back and watch my content from like 2016, like a lot of my content was Orange Man bad, but it really didn't come from like a perspective of like Orange Man bad. It was just all men, all people, all candidates, all politicians are bad. And I was kind of focusing more on Donald Trump because there was a lot of libertarians who were kind of voting for him, but like he was not a libertarian candidate. He's not a libertarian candidate. Still.
Now, Mr. Rubio's display case is not as simple as it seems. Bulletproof, bomb-proof, you name it. We will need to use perfect tool.
That is
but such a tool is very easy.
Let me know if
to
that's
trace,
too loud.
And I think you would agree we do not want Mr. Rubio tracing us, yes? But I have a solution. Mini Madrazo has given us lead, a gang planning very intricate robbery. They have plasma cutter at their safe house, and we know where it is. Full ahead, Capitan.
Yeah, a lot of my content was very much like I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. We did an election live stream. As soon as polls closed, we started live streaming. I think we went for like 8 hours or something crazy. It was one of my first times doing very long stream content.
You know, Capitan, I look back at my career and ask myself why. The robberies conducted, the assassinations carried out, the insurrection supported or crushed, the late nights, the early mornings, the fatigue, the diet of red.
And when he won, I was like, oh, it's kind of neat. And everybody was kind of shocked, like, wait a minute, weren't you just talking about stuff all the time? It's like, well, yeah, like, I'm not going to be happy if Hillary won. I'm not particularly happy that Trump won either. I would have been happier if Gary Johnson would have won, but that's not even remotely possible. even in delusional LP members' fantasy lands, even if you tie them down,
there must be some plan, some document that will give clue to where they are.
Even when they were
something I can cross-reference. All I need is a photograph. That should work. Okay, give me a second.
And even still, I don't think he's great.
I will send you the location now.
By any stretch of the imagination, it's just better. So yeah, a lot of people were just kind of like, oh, they legitimately thought that I had like some sort of like legitimate Trump arrangements in there. And I'm just like, no, I just was focusing more on him because there was a lot of issues that were also going on at the time with like the alternative right, which is dead. It's completely dead. This sucks. Oh, God damn it.
Fucking pussy!
Wrong guy. Okay. Oh, shit. See, I was too focused talking about other things that I fucked that up.
They were there, yes? Good. Just get the cutter back to me and have the eyes in the back of your head, yes?
I don't know where that guy was going, but okay. God damn it. And now you just decide you want to... Are you kidding? Normally, this part is like the quickest part of the whole setup mission for me. So distracted by talking about the election. So you can't possibly be still alive. All right, here we go.
You fucking pussy!
Well, I guess I'll go this way. So yeah, I think a lot of people expected me to be like deranged about Trump. I was just I was just focusing more on that because I thought there was two big issues with that. It was just a lot of libertarians supporting Donald Trump as some sort of libertarian candidate. There were some people who were like, no, he's not a libertarian candidate. He's just better of the two, which that's a position I can much more respect. That was a bigger mess. That was a much bigger mess than it needed to be. But yeah, the emergence of the alternative right at the time, and I thought that was a pretty bad threat. I saw it just as bad, if not just as bad as I wouldn't say worse, bad, or almost as bad as the kind of emergence of like these kind of like anarcho leftist kind of movements that are cropping up and firebombing things and stuff like that. I saw them just as much of a threat, maybe not as much, but it's just as much as a threat as them. And so I was kind of focusing more on that. And I saw also a lot of libertarians who were kind of falling into the alternative right sphere, which I was just kind of having absolutely none of. This one should be better. This one should be a lot better. This one's easy. Yeah, I was just not having it. But, you know, when he won, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And it's not that I wanted Hillary to win more. It wasn't that I liked Hillary. I mean, obviously, I don't like Hillary. She's terrible. She's a terrible person. Most career politicians are terrible. I'm surprised. The issue was more...
So, first the bad news. Mr. Rubio's fingerprint scanner could not be hacked by
Trump was
any
the evil I didn't know. And it was good reason to believe that because he would constantly say things that were contradictory. On one campaign trail, he would say that he was for one thing, and then like a week later, he'd be stomping at some other city and saying, "Oh no, I'm completely against that." But the only two things that he was really big on were not things that I was really interested in, which was immigration and building a wall. And I think that was pretty much it. There might have been something else. Oh, and trade, you know, tariffs, which neither of those things I was a big fan of. So I was like, yeah, the two things that I can count on him on, I'm not the biggest fan of those policies. Still not. My views have since changed a little bit.
The location of the archives is rotated every few weeks. The current location is documented on the computer system in this warehouse.
Thank you for telling me.
Surveillance cameras, or destroy them, or just kill the tower.
Let me try dropping it down to like 22. If that's not enough, it's not loud enough. That's, and my mic's at 100%. So. Let me know if that's better. Thank you for telling me. Oh shit! Now I'm gonna get killed. I was fixing the audio. So I don't know if you didn't hear me or what.
Oh my God! They shot him! Get behind the shit! It's on now!
Yeah, so like Hillary was just the evil that I knew, and Trump was the evil that I didn't know. I could count on Hillary Clinton lying about certain things, but even still, I could know what her positions are on things, and none of them were good. Just at least I just knew. And then Trump turned out to be like not absolutely terrible in terms of policy. Other things he was kind of terrible about, which I'm not going to get into. But yeah. But all things considered, so I had done a video saying like, yeah, I think, you know, I made some predictions about Trump, and then I ended up doing a follow-up video after he was voted out. He was leaving office, and I was kind of talking about the things because of a subscriber of mine. Turn up my mic, sure. Maybe I should just better be on axis. All right, let me know if I'm blowing you out. I think that might be better. Yeah, let me get on axis too. Let me open up the chat so I can see what you're saying. Which is what got me killed last time. I was just going back to my chat screen and trying to play, and I was like, oh yeah, actually I went in the building without having a gun out. So yeah, I did end up doing like a follow-up video because someone was like, "Hey, remember in your video you said you were going to follow up when he wasn't going to do it?" And you know, it's impossible to remember all the things you say you're going to do or what you want to do. I don't think I promised. I just said like I should follow up, and then someone was like, "Hey, you should follow up." I'm reminding you to follow up.
There will be CCTV here as well.
So I did. And basically my position on him was like, he wasn't... Oh, come on. Jeez, that took forever. Wasn't that he was a great libertarian leader and what I wanted or anything. But I was saying, like, all things considered, he was probably one of the better presidents of my lifetime. He did a lot of good. He also did a lot of bad. And one of the things I really kind of praised him about was being able to slash the regulatory paperwork and stuff for businesses. And a lot of the regulations and stuff that he was slashing were not anything that I think anybody would find useful at all. It was mostly just, here's paperwork that you need to fill out every time you do something, Mr. Businessman. And none of it was really like protecting consumers. None of it was like protecting competing businesses or anything like that. You couldn't really make an argument for any of that stuff other than it was just unnecessary bureaucracy that just raised the financial burden for small businesses to compete with larger businesses, because larger businesses can afford to just go through all those regulatory compliance issues, no problem, and stuff like that. Like that I thought was absolutely great. Although I thought he could have done more. And the other thing that one of the things I had an issue with Trump on was his inability to like hire good people or keep good people around or tell them what to do. He kind of went in there with blind because that was his first like executive job outside of the private sector, and the private and public sectors are very different businesses. Very different. One's not even really a business, and so for him not to have the right people to tell him like, hey, you should fire everybody, fire all the Obama holdovers, because they're the ones that are leaking everything out like crazy. They're the ones that are sabotaging you. Those are the ones that are making everything that you're doing more difficult, slowing you down on deregulating things. He was completely unable to do that. Also thought his immigration policies were bad, obviously, and stuff like that. So I was like, whatever. All things considered, I thought it was decent. But again, the bar is pretty fucking low when it comes to like what would make the best president. Like the bar is super low. It doesn't take much. And for you to not start another war, like, already puts you over the line. And we haven't had a president, I want to say, since Carter. Was Carter? I don't think Carter started a war. I know he had some issues with particularly Iranian hostages, but I'm not sure if that led into war or whatever. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But at least since Carter, we haven't had a president not start a brand new war. And for someone who's anti-war like me, that's always amazing. I hate putting on this hat because you have to stand on the right exact spot. They have not fixed this. I don't know why they haven't fixed this. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, for someone to not start a new war is just chef's kiss. Because all these presidents come in, they started a war. Or they're so bad at diplomacy that they allow, like, major wars to happen overseas, which is what we got with Bo Jiden, which he was unable to be a good diplomat, and so because of that, because he was really feckless, and everyone kind of saw him as a pushover. That was like the perfect opportunity for Putin and Hamas to do their wars. It's I don't think it's undeniable. You would have to be like a complete party dialogue. It'd be a party ideologue to think that, like, that the Biden administration wasn't, the choices that Biden made in his office weren't important to for those two to start up their little wars in Asia. Is Ukraine in Asia? I think it is in Asia. I'm not sure. Middle East, I don't know. Eurasia. So yeah. That's not to say that Trump was perfect on foreign policy, right? He had the Syria issue. You had Yemen. That he continued all the wars that he was given. Granted, he ended one of them. I think Obama officially ended Iraq. But Trump not only ended Afghanistan, but was had a date to leave completely Afghanistan, and Biden kind of fucked that all up. Immensely fucked that up. But I even had, like, people that, when I was still friendly with some of the people that were in, God, what was it? The classical liberal caucus. I don't want to mention names. Even they were kind of like, yeah, Biden being president was probably a major contributing factor for those two to start those wars. I don't think anybody denies that. To what extent, I think is better. Yeah, but unless you're showing for the DNC, then you're probably going to agree with that. Okay, I got all of those. Now it's time to do the weapons. $10 says it's going to say Merryweather HQ. I knew it. Oh, I hate this. So the Merryweather HQ. So all the other missions to get the weapons in this game for this heist is basically go to a building, shoot everybody in the building, hack the laptop, get the guns, leave, and try not to get killed by the people coming to get it. The Merryweather HQ one, however, is the only one that they make you follow this slow helicopter that crawls along for like 10 minutes. And then when you get there, then you have to have a shootout. And then you get the stuff and come all the way back. And then it's all the way up in the desert. And it's super far away. The whole mission, like, even if you're like doing a crazy speed run or something, it's going to take you at least 15, 20 minutes or something. It's crazy long. And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's better to just find a new lobby, to blow up the copter from your guided missiles, fail the mission, and try again. It's so annoying. I hate it. And the worst part is, there's lots of times where I'll come back to this after I do this, and it'll go Merryweather HQ. Yeah, see, did it. Like it knew. Oh no, don't sit on this one. I can't use this one. So yeah. So yeah, the Biden administration. Yeah, obviously I'm not a fan. Trump administration. I'm also not a fan. Just less not of a fan as any other ones that I've in living memory for me. Oops, I wanted to press the wrong button there. So when Biden was running for president again, I was just kind of like not having it. I think Biden obviously has some serious cognitive function issues. Then we were constantly being tempted to be gaslit. I was not gaslit by this. I saw what they were doing, and I wasn't having any of it. But they were attempting to gaslit people into thinking that Biden is, as sharp as he's ever been. He's sharp as a tack, and like it was painfully obvious if you had ever seen any of his speeches that he was not doing cognitively well at all since 2020 when he came back and started stumping for president. Like, it was painfully obvious he wasn't all there. And after he got elected, it just got worse and worse and worse to the point where he was like unable to form sentences. He was mumbling to the point where we couldn't understand him. He was saying things that were just completely incoherent. Thank you for not making Merriweather HQ. I actually had one time, I counted it. They sent me on this mission 9 times in a row. It's a complete random thing. There's 4 places you can get the weapons from. But for some reason I kept flipping a coin and hitting heads the whole time. It was so annoying. I think I just restarted my console and started again, and then it was fine. It really wanted me to do that. And so I was like, I don't know. And I think a lot of people wanted to just vote for him just because he was not Trump, because there's still just a contingent of Americans who just don't want Trump. And I can understand it. Like, Trump is exhausting. He's completely fucking exhausting. He's even exhausting for people who are like, don't have a big, like, he's exhausting for me, because every time I turn around, anytime anyone says anything about politics, it's always like, oh, you're a Trump supporter, Trump this, orange man bad this, everything is orange man. And it's so tiring. And I've never seen it with any other president. As much of a critic as I have been of any other president, I have and hung out with people who are also critical of that president. I've never seen the amount of just constant obsession with just bringing him up at any time, talking about how much they hate him. And conversely, like, it's also true the other way around. I'm never going to ever figure out how to stealth this part, so I'm not even going to try it, but I do have fun. I do have fun just quietly killing these people at first. It's always kind of fun. You skip those 2 guys. Come over here, get this guy. Then you line up those 2 guys so you can just shoot them with 1 bullet at the same time. These guys always... Yeah, they always know. They always figure it out. And then there's a guy hiding in here. Just... Okay, he's dead. So I was kind of wondering how the debates would go, because he's gotten progressively progressively worse over the years, and just watching him just stumble through his campaign was just like amazing. 21, 27. So I'm pseudo dyslexic. So this is oh, here it is. Usually I take a lot longer on that part. Just for some reason my eyes locked onto those 2. So I'm like, bing, there you are. And then seeing him during the debate was just like, oh my God, that was just absolutely embarrassing. And it was also embarrassing for all the people who were supporting him the whole time, who were constantly saying, like, I've never seen Joe Biden sharper than he is. Like, this is the best version of Biden we've ever got. I think Joe Scarborough was saying that. It was just insane. And then it happened, and then all of a sudden it was like, okay, I think we have to finally admit that, yeah, he ain't all there. Oh, nope. Wrong menu. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Don't blow me up. Thank Should have ate some snacks before I left. And so he ended up leaving, and I was kind of wondering how they were going to pull this off because he had already won the nomination. And from what I understand, there was some push from behind the scenes, especially from like the Obamas, where they had a short list of people who they thought they would be a better fit for president. And it seemed as though they came in and told him, like, if you don't bow out, we're gonna push for a 25th Amendment on you. And he caved. And from what I understand, according to an insider, I don't know how credible this insider was, that Biden was in his way of saying, "Screw you! You're kicking me out. Screw you! I'm just going to I'm just gonna put in Kamala," which we all know that he was never a fan of Kamala. In Jill Biden's book, they talked about how Biden was not a big fan, and Jill Biden hated her even more, to the point of using like expletives to describe how they felt during the debate where she accused him of being racist. All right, now it's finale time. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Yes. Let me double check to make sure no one took an invite, requested an invite. No, not yet. Then we were constantly being gaslit to say that, Kamala is an amazing candidate. She's so great. And it's like, she didn't even make it to Iowa. She didn't make it to the very first primary. She didn't. She got blown out. Like, she was doing fairly decently for a while, and then once people like started listening to her talk and she started doing more interviews, people were just like, oh no. We don't want this woman. So they chose Bo Biden. Because she's just so unlikable. The laugh is just awful. She's not very bright. I know some people have said that she is, I guess I'm on Twitch, so I can't say the R word. She is a little bit on the slow side, some would say. You ain't very bright, are you, boy? Are you stupid or something? And so I think a lot of people got a taste of it and realized that she was a bad choice. All right, so it looks like I'm getting 3 marijuanas. I'm going to inject 3 marijuanas. One's up here. Looks like I gotta go to the other base to get it. Oh. Oh, come on. What the heck is wrong with me? Why can't I get this? I can't blame HDR for this. I'm not getting my game in HDR, so that is a little weird, but I can't blame it on this. That's not the reason. It's very well lit in here. Nope, don't fall off. Stop rolling. Yeah. But her campaign was so bad. Like, I've never seen a campaign ran that poorly in the general for president ever. That was just amazingly bad. Like, spectacularly bad. And I think most of it came down to just like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? It's like that Notebook scene. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? because she would just kind of everything she answered was just complete vague, and it was so obviously vague. It wasn't one of those kind of like, I'm answering your question but not really answering your question, but it sounds like I'm giving you an answer. But if you ever hold me to like not doing the things that I'm doing in office, well, I never actually said I was going to do those things. You just kind of inferred it from what I said. She wasn't even like doing that. Like she wasn't even doing that well. Pop. Pop.
You know, in a way, I admire Mr. Rubio. We steal from him, and he restocks the cupboards with goodies. Huh? We Russians love an optimist.
I'm mad if that's... No, it's not. Okay, it's cash. I would have been mad if that was Coca-Cola. I just would have restarted the mission. Yeah, it was just painfully obvious she was not answering the question. She was not trying to hide the fact that she was not answering the question. And then when they were like, okay, well, are you going to do things the way you said you were going to do when you were running in 2020? Or is this going to be a continuation of it? She was kind of like, yes, but also no. It was like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, well, yes, you know, I defend the Biden administration and I've changed a lot of my position. It's like, oh, well, what did you change? Like, I'm the same person. What are you even talking about? Like, my values have not changed. What do you mean? What do you want? What is your goal here? Like, what are you going to do when you're a president? Legalize weed. It's like, well, it's not helpful. It's not very helpful. Like, that's one tiny policy position, though an important one. It's good not to jail people who just smoke a little reefer, a little wacky tobacco. But that's not really like having any kind of like plan, you know, executive plan for being an executive of the United States of America. Like, what are you doing? So a lot of people weren't buying it. A lot of people were seeing through it. But then we were also being gaslit that like Iowa was going to be a swing state. What? No. Of course Iowa's not going to be a swing state. It was funny seeing the maps that saying that like Trump was going to have Trump was going to get blown out by Kamala, which I wasn't buying. I just honestly I didn't know who was going to win. I thought Trump was doing fairly well. He was given like, two spectacularly bad candidates to run against. Yeah, and so I was just yeah. So I ended up just voting for Trump. And like again, I'm not a big believer in Trump. I think Trump is bad on a lot of things. I think Trump has done a lot of bad things. I think people are completely deranged when they're talking about Trump, both pro and con. I think both of them they can be kind of deranged. I'm not a big fan of RFK. I think he's a bit of a fraud. I think he's good on some things, but for all intents and purposes, he's a bit of a fraud. Especially when he talks about like, oh yeah, I remember when I was in the White House with my uncle, and the CIA was threatening him, and they were threatening to kill him. It's like, bitch, you were like 10 years old. You don't know. You weren't there. And even if you were there, you wouldn't understand what the hell is going on. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, shut the fuck up. Goddamn liar. And it's so weird that like the entire Kennedy family, everybody in the Kennedy family, pretty much has no qualms with the idea that Oswald acted alone. And what's the guy's name? Who's the guy that had two names that shot his dad? Like, no one ever disputes that. There was tons of eyewitnesses that saw that he just came up and shot him.
Be careful in this area. Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards, they know their soldiers.
It's just so weird that he's like just like the one guy, and it's just so obvious, like, because he's trying to appeal to this kind of dissident faction of both the left, right, and moderates who are just kind of done with establishment politics, and he's kind of like reaching out to them, and they are overwhelmingly of the idea that Kennedy was killed by the CIA or whatever. And I've done a whole podcast about why I think alternative theories about those, or at least about the John F. Kennedy assassination, are not right. As a former believer in conspiracy theories around JFK, I have since come around to say, nope, the Warren report was actually good. It's good, actually. I might rehash that topic at some point, because that's kind of a fun topic. But it would have to wait until November, because that's when I like talking about it. And I miss talking. I didn't talk about it this year. So I kind of have to focus on that one because it involves counting. So yeah, I'm not a big Trump guy. I'm not a big fan of Trump guy. If I would have had my pick of people who were like, I would say like main candidates, like obviously I'm going to want, maybe not this person particularly, but maybe his positions, like a Chase Oliver. I think Chase Oliver is not a good candidate. And some of his takes, especially around like transing the kids, is not good. Very bad. Very, very bad. It's so weird playing this game without music, but I have to play without music, otherwise content ID will bend me over. Alright, so where's the jug? Jug's walking away. Cool. We want the jug. Oh shit, I'm dead. God damn it. Fuck that up. Didn't even notice that other guy. I was so focused on like the jug walking away that I missed the fucking dude walking around, and I just jumped right in his cone. I was like, hey buddy, look at me. Damn it. Oh, I wanted to go in my Kasatka. No, I wanted to go in my Kasatka. Oh, actually, preferences, Kasatka. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this campaign was absolutely insane. And then you had the Trump assassination, which made everybody just completely unhinged. I'm going to defend, but not defend Tenacious D, or at least Kyle Gass. So I mean, like there was a lot of people that were saying like, oh, should have been a better shot, or hit the target, and kind of like kind of saying that like this attempted Trump assassination, he should have done a better job, should have actually hit him. Obviously that's bad. Obviously that's fucking terrible. But to like to Tenacious D, like they're comedians, right? And they do a lot of like improv comedian stuff. When they're on stage, they do a lot of kind of like riffing and stuff. If you ever seen them live or videos of them live, it's kind of amazing. Even though the humor is very much like early 2000s, late 90s kind of like bro humor, pooping and farting is funny type stuff. Smoking weed, bro, oh so edgy. But they do a lot of like skits and riffs, and so a lot of it's kind of improv and just kind of riffing on each other. So for them to make a bad joke, a tasteless joke, is not out of the realm for Tenacious D. I get it. It's not something like Fat Mike's saying at least they listen when after the October 1 shooting in Vegas. I think he said something to the effect of like, what was it? At least they shut up country music fans. Which I get, yeah, it's a joke. It was way out of line. Right? I don't think that was way out of line. Oh no. Whatever. I'm fucked. You're gonna go back in the water, right?
For you and against the gods.
Yes, sweet. Go. Good, good, good.
Remember, cameras everywhere. Almost like Mr. Rubio feels a little paranoid sometimes.
Yes, but I mean, to be fair, like that's kind of their shtick is to, you know, say kind of at least early 2000s edgy comedy, and for them to make a bad riff, like whatever, that's fine. I don't really have that much of a problem with it. But even though it's a bit out of line, it's a bit out of line. All right, time to inject 3 marijuanas into my bag. 3 whole marijuanas.
You Americans with your self-sufficiency, infiltrating private islands on your own. Do not worry about having enough space in your bag for main objective.
But I definitely am with Arn McIntyre on this one. It's just, yeah, like these type of people,
Perhaps too much.
perfectly okay destroying people's lives over a similar joke if it's made in the wrong direction. So I'm not losing any sleep over Kyle getting in trouble over that, and Tenacious D kind of canceling a lot of tours. And it's also kind of, I think if you wanted to see Tenacious D, like you should have already saw them. So I think that kind of humor and stuff kind of doesn't really work well too much anymore. As much as I loved their first album, I still do. The humor is kind of aged poorly, right? Kind of like Carlin. Carlin really aged poorly. All right, come on, stop rolling. I don't know why I keep doing that.
You know, I think Mr. Rubio is best thing that ever happened to us. And we are worst thing ever happened to him, huh?
Come on, get that money. I hate when the things that I'm trying to loot are like in completely different places, so I have to go to all 3 of them to get one here, one there, one across the street. It's annoying. It's better when I just come into the hangar, get what I need, and go. Makes life a whole lot easier and faster. So yeah, so I ended up voting for him, but I'm not MAGA. I don't really have any delusions of Trump being a great guy or Trump going to be a great president. Just think he's better than all of the other choices we've gotten. And the J6 stuff, I kind of don't even care about anymore. A lot of it's kind of completely overblown. A lot of the implications that they try to get Trump on, I think, are sketchy at best. To say that he was somehow involved with it, I think that's sketch as fuck. I mean, it's a stretch to try to make that connection that, you know, he was responsible for it. Could he have done more? Yeah, sure. Could he have done more? Could he have done more to stop it? Yeah, absolutely. But you know, hindsight's 20/20, right? And you can't expect someone. And it's so weird that a lot of these people are saying he's stupid and he watches 8 videos at the White House. But somehow, he's absolutely brilliant and should have known that he should have done more on Twitter to prevent them from storming the front of the Capitol. Makes perfect sense. Whatever. Shut up. I'm of the opinion that he was, he's slightly above average intelligence. He's, I'm not going to say he's a midwit. He's a smart guy. I think he's smart in the sense of, like business acumen. I don't think he's the best either. I think he's definitely not the best, but he's pretty good, and it's hard to deny that he's pretty good. Like you have to go through some like really weird like logic. Like, well, you know, he got a loan. It's like, yeah, but most people who like get $1 million, just look at the lottery winners. Like most lottery winners go bankrupt within like I think the sticks is something like a year or something ridiculous. It's ridiculously short. And for him to turn that into billions of dollars is pretty good. And not only that, but Trump also can't believe I missed that one. Trump also has also spent an enormous amount of potential capital on boosting something that's far more important than actual like cash money in hand, which is attention. Which attention I think is probably one of the most important things that a business needs to make it successfully. I think a lot of people kind of overlook it. They go like, well, if I make a good product, that's all I need. And people will know that I make a good product. Like, no, people need to know that you're making good products. People need to have like not just know that you make a good product, but people have to like be somewhat invested with the product that they're buying, right? They can't just be like, oh, I'm going to get this iPhone because it's the new iPhone. But no, people are invested in Apple. People are invested in, to a lesser extent, Samsung and Android. Apple's more of a cult, and they're phenomenal with marketing. There's no denying that. And Trump has spent a lot of time, a lot of money, took a lot of hits just to put his name out there. Like a lot of stuff that he does, like Trump steaks and the Trump vodka, which none of those did well. But it got literally everybody talking about, oh, Trump's making steaks. And just the fact that people are talking about the fact that he's making steaks or he's making vodka. Like he doesn't even drink. He's making vodka. What the hell? Is like super important, right? Because it gets people talking. And sure, they may not buy the vodka, but they're gonna get something else that he does. They're gonna buy his book. They're gonna talk about Trump in their rap songs and stuff, which is like super, super great. So like before he even tried to run, well, I guess he's pretty much been running for president since he's just softly. But like he was already a household name before he even started talking about his interest in taking political office. Being a household name is not easy to do. Like you would either have to be like an amazing sports player, an amazing singer, or just have like crazy good marketing teams to push your name out there and make you a brand. And that's what Trump is. At the end of the day, he's a brand, right? So I think he's very great on that. In terms of his real estate stuff, it's good. It's not the best. I mean, sure, there's bigger real estate, New York real estate type people. There's no doubting that. But do you know their names? No. And just the fact that that people know him is well enough for people to go like, oh, I want to go buy a building. Like, who am I going to go to? Oh, Trump. I think a lot of it was that. So to give some credit, I mean, there's a lot of people, and he has had a lot of kind of dumb ventures and stuff.
There is something about coming all this way to steal a
like Trump University. Look, I actually have a Trump University hat. My dad bought it when it was actually still a thing because he thought it was funny at the time. Oh, there's a Trump University. That's hilarious, and he bought the hat. This was in. Oh, the jug's coming, so I'm going to come around this way this time. The jug, I don't know if you guys can see, but that little skull that's walking around the other side of the square that I'm going around, that guy is awful. He's got a minigun and he can see through like windows. All the other guys can't see through windows. They're pretty much blind. And as soon as he sees you, he's like headshotting you. It's fucked. It's all right. So he's looking away. We can come down this way and go up here. Which right here, there's a nice little spot where you can actually jump up. I'm going to come out, and then we're going to leave the compound. And, I've done this heist like a trillion times. I've gone out this door a trillion times. And my character still has not figured out that they need to hit the fucking button to get out. They still think they can push the door down. Love it.
Perfect. We are out of the compound, and judging by their radio chatter, they have no idea they've been hit. Now get off that.
By the way, I don't know why. For a lot of times that I've been doing this heist, I had been killing like 3 guards. The one that overlooks the sea, the dude in the hallway, and the dude in the little walkway in front of the hallway. I killed. Oh, that's right. The guy in the little area that goes from the front of the building, from the front door of the building to the little gated area. And I've been killing those guys for whatever. And then for some reason, like every time I started doing it, like they started spotting one of the bodies, and I don't know which body they're spotting. And so I just, ever since then, I've been doing like the regular kind of stuff to get in. And then once I get in, I do a no-kill. I do the no-kill version, and then I go right back to killing people as soon as I get out. So. All right, let's see how much I get. I think it's going to be less than 1 million before the elite challenge, but I'm getting the elite. By the way, if you want to play, I always play in closed crew sessions. If you want to join the crew, the link is in the description. If you want to join the crew, just let me know that you joined the crew. Say it in chat, and I'll check it and approve your request. If you grief, I'll ban you. I'll laugh and ban you. Because I've actually, I want to say like last month, by the beginning of the last month, I learned to stop hating griefers and just starting to laugh with them. And I think it's funny when they kill me, and then I just go, okay, I'm just going to join another server where there's no griefers. if I'm trying to get things done. Otherwise, like if I'm just screwing around, then I don't care. Keep killing me, I don't care. If someone starts getting like really nasty and just starts like targeting me, then I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'm just leave, whatever. This guy's a jerk. It's so weird seeing this without music, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it without music. So if I play it with music, Content ID is gonna rip me a new one. That is hilarious. Yep. Also, some things that have happened to me since the break is I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, which sounds like, oh my God, you got Graves' disease? You're going to go in a grave? It's really not that. It's just a type of hyperthyroidism, and it's not that terrible so long as you stay on top of things like your pulse and your blood pressure. You're pretty good. I take medication for it every day. There was also some stuff in my personal life, which I'm not going to get into, which kind of confused a lot of people at the time. It kind of confused me. Very confusing, so to speak. But that was because I don't have the paper over here. My testosterone levels were fucking off the charts. And for a male, like my estrogen was also high too, to kind of counterbalance that. And so it kind of threw my brain in a loop. And I don't want to get into the specifics here because it's kind of weird to talk about. But since I've been taking medication for it, and it's kind of equalized everything out. And like just all of a sudden, just I went back to the way I was before, before the pandemic hit and all that stuff. Oh, I think there's a lot of griefers around here. Is there a lot of griefers on this? I don't know, but we should go into a closed crew session. It always takes me out of the closed crew session every time I let's preferences. Let's I think I have a union depository thing that I'm doing. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let's Good way to make an easy 300 grand if I still had it going. Is it going? I can't see the board from here. Oh yeah, I think I do. Nice. The only thing I don't like about the auto shop is those two that are running the shop with me are super annoying. Every time they talk, it just makes me want to rip my ears out. They're so annoying. And on top of just how annoying they sound, they're very intimate with each other, and so they're constantly like, "Oh, you got to get on your back, girl." Like, come on, dude. I don't like you, and I definitely don't want to hear about how you guys are doing your thing. I don't really want to hear that. Oh, he saw me. Not that it matters.
Nowhere to run. Officer down.
Once you're in the chopper, fly over to the Union Depository and start scanning vehicles with the chopper cam. That's just connected to the vehicle owner database, so it'll let you know when you got the bank manager's car.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die. It's not Graves' disease. Sounds a hell of a lot worse than it is. It's named after a person who discovered it or something. It's not because it's so grave you're gonna die. Don't worry. But I gotta start seeing an endocrinologist. Yeah, I gotta start seeing an endocrinologist. I think that's what they're actually called, hormone doctor. Just stay on top of things, which is cool. And I got labs coming up soon, so we'll find out where I am on the medication. Because at some point I'm gonna have to stop taking the medication that I'm on, because it's gonna basically kind of like fix that problem. And then I just got to stay on top of some symptom stuff. From what I understand, I could be completely wrong. Don't quote me on that. All right, it's going to be this car.
Once you got the bank manager's car, proceed to tail his ass. Don't get too close, though. We don't want him catching on. Should've blown up the whole op.
He drives slow AF. So yeah, that was a thing that was happening to me. And how I found out was I was at work, and I started getting like a notification on my Fitbit saying that my pulse was 140, and it was like, bro, chill the fuck out. I'm like, what do you mean chill the fuck out? I'm just getting people's vital signs. It's not even like crazy. I'm not doing hard stuff at work, right? I'm not working out. I'm not doing cardio. I'm just, walking from one room to another, standing for a little bit, putting their vital signs into a computer, then going to the next room next door, doing that to 10 to 15 patients. Like, well, what's going on? And of course, since I work with a bunch of nurses, they were all like, oh, no, let's do this, test your blood pressure and stuff. And then so ended up getting a hold of my insurance, finding me a primary care doctor. And she was like, are you taking testosterone? I'm like, no, why? She was like, your testosterone is almost 1,000. And I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, not really. It should never be that high. I think the highest it should be is like 900 or something. That's even kind of like on the higher end of normal. And I was like, oh, like based. She's like, no, well, you also have like high You also have high estrogen too. Not crazy high, but it was just like over the line. She's like, I think you might have hyperthyroidism. We're gonna go get you see an endocrinologist and have him see what's going on. And he was like, "Yep, you got grave disease. No biggie. Sounds worse than it is. Just take these pills, and we'll do a follow up in a couple months." But now I gotta go see a new endocrinologist because that endocrinologist ended up retiring.
So where's he meeting her? Wait, let me guess. Some fancy-ass hotel, right?
I think it's gonna be over here.
This
Since
dude. You gon' cheat, at least be original. Okay, check the balconies, pools, all of it. Then snap a pic of them getting fresh and send it my way.
I don't see him. No, that ain't them. That's not them. Oh god, how do I get out of this? Oh, there we go. Oh, they are right there. Okay. Yeah, take a picture of them getting fresh. Come on, get fresh.
I'm dying in here. We got him good. Once he sees his photo, he gon' hand over the vault code like that.
Oh shit, my nightclub's losing popularity. Not good. Need to get that passive income going. I just like jumping out of helicopters. It's so fun. America. Can't keep the police helicopter anyway. Oh, sweet. It's going to be a short one. I don't have to drive anybody. Cool.
Hey, kid.
Should be real quick. Man, it lost popularity quick. It's so weird seeing people just dancing to nothing quietly. Oh, that's this way. All right, let's leave.
Solomon, man, smooth as fuck.
Solomon ain't playing anything. What are you talking about? What are you even talking about?
Tell him I want my $20 back.
Hey!
You are straight. I want to hit a cuddle out.
If you get the press, call me.
What? Are you
Sorry about
I
that.
mean, just be a wait.
Sorry,
Film
Father, nice to
that
meet you.
shit. This is too crazy. I gotta go.
Too crazy. I gotta go. I did see a drug dealer over here. We should go sell him drugs. Real agorist hours. Where is it? Right, there you are. All right. All right, let's go finish up the Union Depository robbery, which is buggy as hell. And it's kind of amazing how buggy it is. Even though it looks like they fixed a little bit of it. They fixed a little bit of it. Alrighty. Come on, come on, there we go. Let's do the Dapperton mask. All right. Yeah, the first thing is like it climbs up on the curb during the little cutscene. It's one of the smaller bugs, believe it or not.
Alright, let's go rob a bank. Let me get Kay up in here.
Ooh, I've been waiting on this call, baby.
We moving.
This my shit. The Union Depository? This is the motherfucking big leagues now, y'all. Hit me with that plan again, baby girl.
We pick up the security car, leave the getaway, walk right in the front door, walk right out with the gold. Then all we gotta do is drive it over to this contact you got.
That's
I want
right.
to check something.
Now,
I never
lady who
tried
paying
this,
us
but
is a shady ass motherfucker. Like she wearing government issue pantsuit kind of shady. So we ain't fucking around with this one.
I want to see if I can
Keep us
drop
on
off my
headset.
car
Let's
somewhere
do
over
this.
here.
Hey Kay, you know who little Miss Pantsuit working for?
I know enough not to know.
It's over
You
here.
feel me?
So, all right, here it is.
Shit, I
See if I can get my armored car over here, so that way I don't get crazy shot up, and I have to drive a shitty police car that's gonna get blown out tires. I never tried this, but I should. Oh, it might work. Nope, ain't gonna work.
I'm otherwise occupied.
Damn.
Call back later. You heard?
All right, well, tried. Guess I'm just gonna have a shitty car. It's like, nope, can't take this one. Yeah, this mission had me like straight angry. So like the first big, so it's just a motorcycle here. Normally it's like a car that's parked on the spot. So we have to like ram the car to get it, and then they disappear.
So get the mindset. Get them ID badges shiny.
Then this
We
armored
playing this
car.
slow and
Hey,
slow.
Meffy. Then this
That's
armored
right.
car is supposed
And
to
you
be
know what
there
real
so you can
security
take it
guard
out of there, but
motherfuckers
you
don't be
can't.
doing.
It just
Waving their
disappears.
guns around and shit. You draw down, you as good as caught. Remember, your private security. Gotta play the part, you dig?
Just look like you itching to shoot someone, but don't know how to flick the safety.
Yeah, try to look like you got a head injury and you failed the LSPD psych test. You know, you're a little slow.
Little slow.
Don't say nothing to the guard. Just flash your ID and eyeball that motherfucker.
All right, let me see your ID.
Yeah, so you're like I'm like floating in the air.
Okay, on you go. Just swipe your pass inside the elevator. It'll take you right down.
Nice. Sounds like we through.
The car should send the elevator down to
I
the
think I
basement.
float in the.
Next stop, the vote, right, babe?
I remember I used to float in the elevator
It ain't
too
far.
on the camera.
Hope y'all limbered up. That's solid go.
And then there's like a random security guard that's like glitching out in the corner when you get back into this thing. Then when you finally walk up to this thing, the door just flings open real quick, and then it's closed for you to enter it. Like I don't. It's so screwed up. But it's $300,000, and when it's double money, it's amazing.
Yo, you in?
Why y'all whispering, Kay?
I'm hyped, girl. Shit, how the fuck you so chill?
Cause it's my job.
Then when I leave,
You
there's gonna
wanna
be like
bust
2
my shit,
security
you better
or
get
2
on your
police
back, player.
or SWAT
Hey.
guys that come out,
All right,
just
y'all,
like
get
appear out of
that gold
nowhere.
upstairs before this girl give me another fucking thing to be thinking about.
Shit, I know that sound. We busted.
I thought the ID took care of that shit.
Soon as your bag's full, we put a plug and get the hell out. Cops gonna be hitting you with everything they got.
You want to see a fucking response time? Do something to get the balls back nervous.
Here's the guy
These
that's always
motherfuckers in
glitched
each
out
other's
here in the
pockets.
corner.
Listen, as soon as you got as much as you can carry, get the fuck gone.
Fuck her up, y'all. They wait.
Then when I go down this little hallway from the elevator, there's gonna be like 2 cop cars that just pop like out of thin air.
Oh shit, sounds like a war zone out there.
Keep your head down. Just
That's
get
it.
to the parking lot.
These fools ain't never gonna stop, y'all. Get to the damn car.
Take him down! Nowhere to run!
Oh, come on. Oh, I just saw you running. Shoot you in the butt a few times until you die. There's 2 guys coming this way. Oh, I forgot about that guy. I always forget about this guy. Pop. Oh. What the fuck? Is he dead? Yeah, okay, finally he's dead. I'm gonna come over here. These guys are gonna get out of their cars. There we go. No one's coming behind me. Cool. Oh, missed him.
What the hell is that sound, y'all? What ragged ass car y'all driving?
Yo, y'all better be fixing to drive that shit.
Y'all put the motherfuckers in your rearview mirror yet?
Relax, Kay. This the fun part. Y'all know these fools can't drive for shit.
I feel you, but this client is real insistent that her face don't get seen by no cops.
Ain't no one hit a cop like a cop in a suit.
God damn it, they got away! Anyone have a vehicle on them?
is this legit, Kay? This ain't some entrapment bullshit.
She cool, she cool. She need us more than we need her. Came to me cause I ain't from around here. Ain't no LSPD or any other kind of files on me. I keep my shit protected, baby.
Aye, babe. I know you do. If she good with you, she good with me. Why the hell they after a shit ton of gold, though?
Same reason as anybody else, baby. Just a different color hustle.
Ha! Long as they money green, I'll take it.
Let the church say amen, baby.
Amen. Hey, I don't hear sirens.
Damn straight, baby.
See what I mean? They're
Let's get this
annoying.
shit dropped off and let's get paid.
I feel like I'm third wheeling. Busted hoopty. Fucking go. Oh, should probably put my sirens on and not run into people. I should probably do both of those things. Why did they make me go so far? I think it's going to be all the way around the loop, isn't it? No, okay, it's going to be on this side, cool. Because I know sometimes they have me go on the other side of the map. Right across. It's about the same height. Same amount north, just on the west side of the map. Get out of my way. Oof. That didn't go how I planned. Neither did that.
Hey, her people confirm that you there. My ass feel richer already.
Am I gonna be smoking another cigarette? My character loves smoking cigarettes after a heist. He smoked with cigarettes. Uh-oh. It's not a good sign. Trying different flavors of snooze until I can find one that I really like, which this Itan is pretty damn good. Why is there a flare there? Let's see. Should I do the Dre contract? I can do, since no one's on my server, or no one's on my crew yet. Like I said, if you play on Xbox, you can always join. There's a link in the description to join the crew. But you got to play on Xbox. You got to have a public profile, and you got to join. What's up, little bibs? Gonna come say hi? Coming to say hi? Come here. You come and say hi. How you doing? You being a good girl? Okay. Go in. Love ya. Let's see. Oh, they can do the salvage yards. Let's go steal some cars. Let's go steal some cars. Though the last week, every week you have 3 cars you can steal. They're anywhere from like $300,000 to $400,000 when you steal them. And then they get stored in those little 4 spaces, right? So I did all 3 cars. I was trying to help a friend out who was just getting into Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, let's sell these cars for you. And we couldn't figure out how to get it so that he could sell the car and get the money. I know it's possible because someone had done it for me when I first started playing Grand Theft Auto. Someone did that to me and said, like, just go deliver the car, and I got the money for it. And so I was like, yeah, we tried like 2 different times, and I was like, I got to figure out how to do this before we do it. Ended up having to sell it because I just needed to make room for the new week. And the week that it happened on, they just repeated the week, right? Like, so all the heists and everything, all the special vehicles and everything was all the same. So the new cars were all the same, but they were new cars. So I was just like, okay, I'll just go get those 2 cars again. And then I'll get the 3rd car, set up the mission for the car. And if something happened, I don't know what. Something happened, and it was like, oh, you already sold this car. Or you already stole this car, but it said I didn't sell it. So I was like, what's going on here? So I ended up losing like $300,000 or $400,000 from that week. That sucked. Cat.
All right, that's a good choice.
So I
Yusuf's
lost
gonna
20
love it.
grand just
Here's
doing
the
that, which is
plan.
no big deal,
We're
but
heading
still,
back to
it
the
was
Maze
annoying.
Bank Arena. Time to disrupt another one of Duggan's halftime shows. This car is in the lineup. And guess what? You know the band that do the music? This is literally their car. They donated it. How sick is that? Yusuf is gonna lose.
Oh, this is going to be
his
the
mind when he
Maze
hears
Bank.
about
Okay,
it.
so this one, they're all kind of annoying. These ones are all kind of annoying, but it's decent money and it's fun. And sometimes you're able to keep the cars. These ones I can't keep. These ones I cannot keep. I can only sell them for money, which woe is me. Which last week I ended up getting all the Christmas cars. So I have all the Christmas cars. I even have the original Oppressor with the original paint job, or with the original paint job, but with the Christmas livery on it. So it's got little snowflakes all over it. But the color that it came in was like a really dark green and almost looked black. So it's kind of like, oh, signal jammers. I thought I had to come over here. Yep. That's right. Wasn't paying attention. And then they also had them for sale, but it had 2 of them had like different liveries on it. So I claimed 2 of the cars from the heist that were the Christmas theme. Then I bought those same 2 cars. One had a different livery on it. Then there was something else that had a different livery. I can't remember, but yeah, I remember 2 of them had different liveries. They came in different colors. If you bought it, it came in a different color. Not that you can't respray it, but yeah. Of course, they're all going to be far as hell away from the thing. Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, whatever you did, it's working. I got a better idea of where the lockup is. But fuck up the last couple of jammers so I can nail it down.
Hey, what's up, Ben? How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. All is well. All is well. I was talking about how I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, but it sounds a hell of a lot worse than it actually is. It's just a very mild form of hyperthyroidism, which explained a lot of things that were going on in my life that didn't make a whole lot of sense, but yeah. Where's the closest one? This one, I think. Fucking be a hero, dude. Is this the only one? Okay, I only got one left. Okay, cool. And then while I'm at, I can also do some... grab some supplies. It's not going to make me come back, I don't think. Yeah, I gotta come back. Where is it? Oh, jeez. Of course, it's around Mount Chiliad. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Nice. So you're getting into IT, which is kind of what I want to do. But I need to get better ADD medication because the one that I was on that worked great for me when I was about 10 years ago just wasn't working. It started working and then all of a sudden I just had like a straight up spiral. And my ability just to focus just completely just fell back off a cliff like I wasn't taking it. So I was just like, all right, I gotta try and find something else because I really don't want to do anything that ends with the word phetamine. Just because I had a few friends die from meth-related shit. My sister kind of fucked her life up on meth. So, I'm very scared of doing meth. And I know it's not the same thing, but it kind of is. It kind of is the same thing. Oh shit. Where's the control panel? Oh. Wait, where's the bypass module? Let me get out of here before they show up and get mad.
It was a pain in the ass, but we got the anti-immobilizer. Bring it back to the yard whenever you get the chance.
Yep, they're mad. Run away! But yeah, if, when I do get into it, I'm gonna start doing help desk stuff. I'm not gonna go to school for it. I kind of been doing the course, the online courses. There's online courses that kind of show you like how to pass the test. Kind of tell you all about it. So I'm gonna do that to get my, was it A+? What's it called? A+? And then get a job doing help desk, and then stack credentials along the way. And I kind of want to get into security, because security is where all the money is. You want to make money in IT, if you want to make money in IT, anywhere is good to go. But if you want to make real good money, it seems like cybersecurity is where to go. So that's a good choice, man. Hope you do well. Same to you, buddy. Hope you achieve your goals as well. But yeah, I'm back on political YouTube, back doing my thing. Music did not work out for me, and well, I wouldn't say it didn't work out. It was working fine. It was actually for starting out, not knowing anybody, not having any connections in the space, and then having a channel. I think we ended up getting to like 100 subs before. Actually, I quit before I got my 100 subs, I think. But I was just like, I can't do this, and it was because I saw how the music community like came together to like harass some like mentally ill guy named Brad Taste in Music, which he makes good content, but he's always kind of struggled with mental health issues. He's always been very public about his mental health issues. He's taken breaks from YouTube because mental health stuff, and he'll like come on and talk about it. Really cool guy, and I enjoy his content. But he met H3H3, both of them, Ethan and Hila, at some sort of like YouTube meetup or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, cool, H3. I want to take a picture with them." And then they started giving him shit because he's like a huge, because H3 is like a huge deal. So he was like, "Oh, I'll take a picture with them and post it on social media." But because H3 was not in favor of Hamas, they started giving him shit and started griefing him and destroying his life. And of course, he doesn't know how to handle that sort of situation because he's, seems like he suffers some mental issues. He started trying to cave to him, and they still were bullying him. It was really fucked up. It was just kind of like, dude, he just wanted to take a picture with some YouTubers, and he was calm down. So I was just like, yeah, I'm out. I'm 100% out. I want nothing to do with these people. They're awful. And then the whole Finn McGinty thing came out, which sucks because I actually liked Finn McGinty. And it turned out like it was a total grift. Admittedly, it was a total grift. It was kind of messed up.
Maze Bank.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of over medical work, man. I'm kind of over it. There's a lot of bullshit in it. And it's bullshit that can never be fixed. It has to be that way. There's no other way. There's no other way for it to be bullshit. Because if you decide to cut the bullshit, then that just opens the door for like all kinds of potential abuse and stuff. Like if you have someone who's like not with it, right? You have like a extreme dementia patient, and they make an accusation against you, like you hit them or something. They have to take that seriously. I've never really ran into any of these issues, but I've seen it happen to other people. It's kind of messed up.
Unless you want to meet the Maze Bank security team early.
Like they have to take all of those complaints seriously, even if they're like completely not with it, because it's so easy for someone to just take advantage of that.
Hey, did the guards see you? Because I hear the alarms from here. Get the pass and get out.
Hijo de puta! Oh, shit,
There's
dude!
a guy over here. Where are you at?
Shithead!
Oh shit! I'm gonna fucking die.
Down, man!
Say it didn't make it over the fucking. Didn't make it over the fucking ledge. Oof. Nobody died. That's cool.
Drop it! Let's go! You an ass.
Boop. Don't lose your head. Almost missed that one.
Fucker! Screw you all! I need reload! Fuck off! Fuck! My partner's down!
You're gonna be down too. Oh shit! Really?
He's down! Screw you!
Should just have my shotgun out. There we go. Flag Wars with a Z. Alright, it's not in this room. Is it in this room? No. Where else could it be? Was it in here and I just didn't see it? I think so. Nope. I think there's one over here too, isn't there? No. Where the hell? This is the same place. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You didn't alert me there? You're lame. Yeah, I hope it's good. I hope GTA 6 is good. Till then, I'm just gonna keep grinding on GTA Online. I should get around to like actually playing the story, because I never actually finished the story. I don't even know where I got, but I think I was actually further along in the. There we go.
Shit. It's on now! Oh no! My thing breaks in! Oh, I will own you!
No, you won't. So I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, GTA 6 looks nice. It's gonna be interesting. I'm just wondering how they're gonna handle the humor, because there's a lot of humor in here that's not gonna fly today.
And I'll make sure it looks exactly like the new ones.
Like there's a postal company in this game. I think it's been in a lot of the other games too. It's supposed to be parroting UPS, and it's called Post Op. And I think that the slogan is like not just mail anymore. I don't think that's gonna fly with big investors now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. The Concord seems like to be a pretty big flop too. But if GTA turns out to be bad, which I don't think it will be, it'll definitely be worse. And not only that, but I think more people are counting on Grand Theft Auto to be good. Also, I think a lot of people were also counting on people were also counting on Cyberpunk being good when it came out, and it was not. It was not good when it came out. They have since fixed it, but it's like it's a little too little, too late. All right, where's the? There's one. Yeah, so I never got around to actually playing the fixed versions of it, and I kind of don't want to, especially since all the promises they were really they were not delivered at all. The thing that really annoyed me about it was they said like, oh, if you take different paths or whatever, if every choice that you make is going to have like it's going to radically change your story progression, and like you pretty much always end up in the same spot. No matter what choice you make, somehow. It's a very linear story, which we were told that was not going to be the case. Which would have been fine if they were like, no, actually, we came up with the story, we really enjoyed the story, and the way this one particular story was going, so we're scrapping that. They never did that. So that was really annoying. Oh, so yeah, there's the post office. The post op. Oh shit! No! Pull the gun out. Yeah, what does it say? No, no longer just male. That's what it was. How are you still alive?
You wouldn't know poetry if it shat in your lap.
Just this guy just spawns right in front of the truck. I am pressing the trigger. What are you talking about?
I take it this isn't a social. Call back when your brain has started working.
Oh, dang it. I can't go that way. So we are going here-ish. But I will say about this about GTA. What I will say this about Cyberpunk is no spoilers, but there's a character that disappears early in the storyline that I was a little bit touched when he left. I was a little touched. The story was not terrible. It just was not what we were promised. It was not like... It was not a choose-your-own adventure. After as much hype as they were pushing, it was going to be a choose-your-own adventure. Oh, everything is going to be different. Every choice you make. Nope. Doesn't matter what you do. It's the same story. Doesn't matter what career path you take. Same story. It's close. It was close to where it was supposed to be. Stealing this thing is a complete waste of time. Oh. Where are you gonna put it? Okay, over here. You could have put that anywhere. Oh, I think it might be time to do my nightclub deliveries. Nice. Let's go make $1.6 million. 1.6 million.
Get your wax on. We're hitting the beach this weekend.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I wonder what the online is going to be like when it starts. I wonder if it's going to be as bad as it was when GTA, from what I understand, because I never played it when it first came out. But GTA storyline or online stuff was not the best when it came out. It was just basically free roam and there was nothing to do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's sell it. Probably gonna probably about 1.6 after Tony takes his cut. Takes 100. He's gonna take 100,000 because he's takes 10% up to $1 million.
Okay, we got a buyer for this stuff. At least I think we do. Everything's encrypted, so I could be talking to a...
I hate this. For some reason, it's pretty straightforward. I always fuck it up. Every time. I always fuck it up. What's weird about this truck is that the Pounder Custom, it's one of the most heavily armored vehicles in the game, but only when you do missions. If you just take it out on the street, or delivery missions, but when you're just taking it out on the streets, like just take it out of your garage and start driving it around, like one rocket will destroy it. It's like the end. So weird. Oh god, I hate this. 83.51. 83. Where is 83? 8351. I don't see it. This fucking dyslexia fucking always kicks my ass here. Do I see a 20? Yeah, 9420. Here it is. Yeah, I hate that hack. I hate that hack. I take it back. The other one's better, but that one does not work with my dyslexia. Yeah. I remember I was talking to someone about Cyberpunk, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, but CD Projekt Red is like a little indie development." So it's like, no, it's a publicly traded company. It's huge, and they've had like 3 Witchers that were like also really, really huge games. Like they're making AAA games. Like Witcher 3 was a AAA game. This is a big studio. This is not a small thing. And for the cars in the streets to just pile up because they don't know what to do if like any sort of like car obstruction comes in their way, because they're on this very defined path of like only go straight, never turn. Always go straight. Always go straight in the lane. Never turn. And it's like, dude, they worked this out 20 years ago. In Grand Theft Auto 3, like, they figured out how to get this to work. Although, playing Grand Theft Auto 3 recently, NPC AIs of other cars, not the best. But it's functional. Like, the other one was not functional. It was barely even a proof of concept. It was so bad. And I remember like hooking my Xbox up to my computer, and I was like streaming it in my Discord, and I'm like, dude, and I was like showing everybody, like, look how fucking dumb this is. That I could take a car, park it in the middle of the street, and then cause like the worst congestion I've ever seen in a major city in my entire life. And I was like, I've been to Houston, okay? I've lived in LA. I know what bad traffic can be. This is like obscene, and it's all because people just don't go like, oh, I'll just drive around you. Ah! Ah! Almost did not make that. That almost went very poorly. And I have a feeling that if I don't back into this circle, that I'm never going to get out. I'm going to drop the box and then I'm never going to get out. Oops. Oh, I just realized I haven't painted this yet. I went through the painstaking task of changing all my vehicles from pink to black and yellow, because I just got tired of looking at pink. And it's kind of fun seeing the ones that I missed. This is one that I missed. This one's still black and pink. So I think all I have to do is just paint it yellow, and that's fine. Or make the secondary or the primary color yellow, because everything else has to be black because the armor is black. So I have Mortal Kombat 1. I haven't really gotten into it. I'm not the super best at fighting games. Like, for some reason, even though I tried to learn strategy and stuff, and I went through the tutorial like multiple times just to try to train myself into like, okay, we're not button mashing. Everything we're doing has a purpose. Right? So I'm learning how to like counter every single type of attack and everything. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna actually play my first, fight after learning all this stuff, and then I start back to button mashing, and I'm like, I can't help it. So I'm just like, okay, let's go back to the tutorial, and then when I'm back in the tutorial, like, I remember everything, and it's like, okay, I know how to do this, I know how to do this, I know how to do this, no problem. Go through the tutorial again, and then I'm like, okay, first match, button mash. I can't help it. I just can't help it. Just a button mash. Fighting games. They're still fun, though. But yeah, so I don't I never really got too deep into Mortal Kombat 1 and all the I know that the Switch port for it was dreadful, from what I understand. But I haven't heard about anything else in terms of how bad it was. It seems as though they're trying to do like a hard reset on the story. God, really? This vehicle's too heavy. Oh, my tire smoke is also pink. I need to change that too. Coyote falling there. No, don't fall. Don't fall off the cliff. 'Cause that's gonna suck to try to get it out of there. No. No. I'm so glad I didn't get that missile system on top of the car, because I would have been screwed there. I kept seeing people say, like, don't get the rocket launcher on top of your car, or you're gonna have a bad time doing cell missions. It's gonna get caught under everything. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, some of this stuff I'm barely clearing without it. If I would have anything on top of this car, it would have been bad news. All right, I'm gonna risk it. Just go straight down. Should be safe. Oof. Ugh. Not the best handling. Not the best handling. There we go. 1.59 million, am I right? Get that paper. Get that paper.
All right, well, the buyer's got the product, and you got the profits.
1.596500. Nice. Let's put the money we got from the robbery in my bank. Let's see how much I got. It's still going to be 35 million. Yep. And like I said, I spent like 3 million just changing everything over to black and yellow. Oh, it's one of those games where like the mechanics are just broken. Okay. Yeah. Like one of my favorite games is actually really broken. Fighting games. That's Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like there's a couple of characters that you could just fucking, you could just abuse. I know Mortal Kombat 3, Striker. Like you could basically just toss people over and over and over and over and over again, and beat anybody. They fixed that. That was the main reason why they did Ultimate Mortal Kombat 2 or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was because of Striker. They just needed to fix that because it was so broken. Let's see. What other stuff can we do? I know it's probably time for me to sell my acid. It's called Mutt. Yeah, it's time. 100% it's time. So I'm going to go. Let's go to a public session. So, in Grand Theft Auto, if you're doing cell missions for certain things, I'm not sure if the nightclub does it. I don't even care about the nightclub stuff. I just do it because the return is so high. But if you sell like acid in a public lobby, you get 2% for every single person in the lobby. The problem is that it alerts everybody and tells everybody, like, hey, this dude's selling acid. Come grief him. But most people like know that if you grief someone doing acid, like you're not going to get a lot of money or RP points for it. So they don't. But there are some people who just want to be assholes. So we're going to find a public lobby. We're going to find one that's doesn't have a bunch of like where I'm just like seeing everybody like dying. And this person killed this person. This person killed this person. If I see that, we're going to go to another public lobby. And then hope that we can get a slot to do a CEO. It's 27 people. That's good. A lot of motorcycle gangs might not be able to do it. Okay, cool. We can sell.
See ya.
We can sell. Nice.
Good to see you.
It still hasn't updated the crew logo. I made a little ANCAP flag for the logo because I finally got around. Finally had time to use the emblem maker because you can't just upload an image. Yeah, so it still has the old default logo. So I got full product. So if we sell this thing, I'm probably going to get like $500,000. Get that paper. So I'm hoping that I'm going to get the.
Need to remember the ratio in that last one.
I'm hoping that I get the mission where I just have to make one drop off, but it's actually it's a police sting because that's the easiest one to do. That's the easiest one to do. I hate the one where you have to like throw like newspapers, the acid into people's like little milk crates. I hate it so much, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, but I don't know, dude. Marvel vs. Capcom, even though there's some characters that are very broken, still a great game. Still love it. Still love it.
Still here, friend.
All right. Time to sell some illegal drugs. All right, which mission are we getting? It is the fucking newspaper one. Damn it. All right, we'll do Ghost Org. This one sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I hate this wall. I hate this wall. Just get rid of this wall. Rockstar, get rid of this wall, please. Yep. Oh, shit. Of course, they can't see me on the map. But they can only not see me on the map for another 2 minutes, and then everybody will see me, and they can come grief me. Which I've not had a problem with griefers lately, but when I first started, yeah. But then again, I was also probably choosing lobbies that, you know. Or I was choosing to do it in lobbies that where people were dying in, which I didn't see a lot of. There's some people killing each other, but it doesn't look terrible. I say that and then everyone starts dying. Oh, it's right there. Did you ever play Paperboy? We're doing Paperboy. Oh, I hate that. Sucks that I spent a whole minute getting up here. Oof. Oof. Big oof. Come on, go a little bit faster. Ooh, 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 ooh. That almost went badly.
I'm starting to think they're new.
I'm not gonna try real hard.
I promised them quality daytime programming, and that's what they're getting. It doesn't matter if it's good or not. I made it.
Okay, this is the one that has the hippies guarding it. So if I can figure out a way to throw it in there without the hippies seeing me, good. Otherwise I'll have them chase me for a bit, and that sucks. I can manage, but whatever. Sweet! That was awesome. Hell yeah. That was awesome. I can't believe I made that the first try. And they didn't even see me. Yeah, the hippies will start shooting you if they see you because you're competition. That's why they're waiting there. They're waiting for you to make that delivery so they can come kill you. Oh. I'm going to the university. Oop. Jerk bang.
Hey, this is
This one I gotta get off for. There's no way to get the. It's this small crate that sucks.
Hey, on Friday.
I can just eat you.
Hey, we. You motherfucker.
Ooh. Drift did not go as planned. Okay, so those guys, they're doing a cell mission over there, I see. They're moving something. So, well, shouldn't have an issue from them, I hope, knock on wood. There's a couple on their CEO, though. Or in their corporation or whatever. Oh, I'm hearing rockets, that's not good. That sounded pretty close. I don't like that. No, sir, I don't like it. So no matter what happens now, I'm already going to make a profit, so I'm good. Not just a profit, but I'm going to make more than I would if I just did it on like an invite-only server. So that's good. Okay, that's it. That's the last one. Cool. Whee! Let's deliver this money before someone tries to mug me. Yeehaw! By the way, you know what I didn't do while I was here? Oh, can't get over. I tried. I should go spin the wheel. At the casino, I keep forgetting to do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. By the way, it's almost getting time to do Cayo Perico again. Oh god, it's lagging.
Check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Started walking off randomly. Okay, here we go. Big money. Big money. Come on, give me the car. No, not getting the car. That sucks. Nope. Getting chips. I'll take it.
Welcome. Goodbye.
All right. Let's go back to the salvage yard, chop shop. Go back to the closed crew session. Is anybody asking to get into the crew? Nope, not yet. So I figure I'm just gonna keep doing this until it asks me to do Cayo Perico. I'm gonna do Cayo Perico and then I'm gonna hop off. Sound good? Sound good. Let's go. Which I was doing Cayo Perico when I first started, and we've been going for about 2 minutes and 30. So I think by the time I finish this, I think I might have time to finish doing this. By the time I finish doing this, I could sell the car, and then Pavel should call me to do Cayo Perico again. Which the whole Cayo Perico thing will probably take me about like 45 to 50 minutes. Let's go get the masks, because why not? It's easy and cheap. Actually free. Where's the other one at? I don't see it. I don't see the little green bag. Where's the little green bag? Okay, it's over there. This is kind of on the way, sort of, kind of, not really. Slight detour, maybe. We're gonna do the Dapperton one, Dapperton mask.
Take care, friends. I understand.
Oof. Ooh, there's a tree there. You know, on second thought, we won't do that. No, I want to, but I want to. It's fun to ride the hills like that. Whee! And it's faster too, so long as you don't hit trees.
We're gonna need to blend in at the arena, so let's try to look like fans. I think Suburban carries a lot of LS Panic merch.
there. I'm here to help.
And then she's going to call the cops because he didn't pay for it. Oops, I forgot I did not pay for it.
We've got the biggest selection in San Andreas.
Nope. Don't steal a car. I have a freaking oppressor. Get on the oppressor. What are you doing? What are you doing? My brother in Christ. Why does it have to be so far away? So far away. If you could save yourself, you'd save us all. Yeah, I'm so glad the snow is gone. Snow was fun for a little bit, but then it just really overstayed its welcome. It's fun, like, going out and, like, having a snowball fight with everybody on the server. Oof. Alright. Time to do the heist. Come on. Turn around. There you go. Gonna steal ourselves a bug.
Wake up! It's game day! Go pick up the LS panic truck and let's hit the arena. I'll call you back in a few. Man, I know this god, and I know the Duggins couldn't appreciate the work of art like that if it was reversed up their asses. This is a freaking rescue operation. Seriously. I hope you don't get stage fright, because you're about to steal an incredibly valuable, completely unique car from a notorious crime family in front of thousands of people. Man, how are you so chill? Okay, that truck and the outfit should get you into the stadium. But get that VIP pass ready to get up to the private box. Just walk in there like you're ready to see a lot of shit blow up. And it should all just go fine.
I'm on the other side of town. Can I pick it up for you later?
Just have your pass out and ready.
I hear you.
should be an elevator that goes up to the private box.
You got damn problem here?
Okay, folks, stay on your toes because the Duggins are going to be pissed.
Motherfucker! Take cover! You're done! You skelly fucker!
It didn't hit anybody. Oh God, come on. Got shot in the butt.
Sounds like there are no more Duggins in your way, so be quick. There should be a telescope in the box that you can use to find the car.
Oh, I gotta use that telescope. Okay. There it is. Well, that's not illegal.
Okay, so we gotta disable the car so you can catch it. Use one of the camera drones in the private box. They're all fitted with EMPs in case people get bored. And if I remember it right, the seats with green lights should have a tablet that controls the drone.
I hate this part. Oh, how do I? Oh, come on. Trying to figure out how to set off the EMP. Okay, EMP is right button. Okay. Maybe. Coming around the corner now. There we go.
Now once the car is disabled, head down to the pit lane, get out there, and get in it. Remember to activate that bypass module once you're in the car. It'll
know there's a guy that likes to hide in one of these garages and catch me slipping. Nope, not today. That was all. Maybe. I'm installing a bypass module. What are you doing? There we go. Hot bomb. What's up, Mappy? What are you doing? Dickhead. Oh gosh. Face always itches when I'm anxious and I can't scratch my face. Once I know I can't scratch my face, it's like the end. There we go. Let's go sell my car. Okay. Okay. Such rude language. Such foul language. Come on. Money. Money. Come on, get out of here. What the fuck?
God damn it, my pot! Shit stopper! Come on, then. Come on! Ah!
Bitch. Fucking try to run me over. Alright, let's see.
Capitan, how can I help? Okay, see you later, Capitan.
It's still not ready. It's probably not going to be ready for another 30 minutes. I think I'll just tap out now. So anyways, yeah, I'm back. I'm staying back. I'm not leaving. Can't leave. I can't leave you. I can't leave you. I can't quit you. So I'm just gonna wrap it up here in the stream. You know my Discord, still discord.lolberts.com if you want to join. If you want to join the crew so we can all play together. I should probably create like a link for that. That'd be a whole lot more better to just verbally tell you how to get it. But it's in the description. Let me know or send me a message and let me know that your request is pending. But you got to play on Xbox and you got to have a public account. And I will talk to you guys later. And I don't have any of the editing things because I don't pay for Restream. Oh well. Talk to you guys later. Worms.